Hey everyone. So this Sunday's Gospel, Jesus looks at his disciples and says something very direct. He says, "You are the salt of the earth, you are the light of the world. Not you should be or one day you might be, but you are." You know, salt doesn't draw attention to itself. It works quietly, almost invisibly, bringing flavor and preserving what would otherwise spoil. Light doesn't argue or explain itself. It simply shines, and darkness gives way. Jesus is telling us that following him is not first about doing extraordinary things. It's about living faithfully where we already are. And then he adds something very important. This light is not meant to be hidden. Faith is not something we keep private or locked away. It's meant to shape how we live, how we speak, how we treat others, so that God's goodness can be seen through ordinary lives. You know, Jesus is not asking for perfection. He's asking for presence, for lives that quietly reflect him in the world, at home, at work, in small acts of kindness and integrity that most people will never notice, but God always does. You know, this gospel this Sunday reminds us that the world doesn't need louder voices or brighter spotlights. It needs people who are willing to live as salt and light, steady, faithful, and real, so that through them, others might glimpse the goodness of God.